Alright, so today's video we are watching a Silver 4 DPS on PlayStation, playing Junkrat and Bastion, quite a hero pool on Circuit Royale. So we'll see how this goes. They say, hi, been watching the channel for a while now and really enjoying the content. Thank you. Recently, my friends and I played the fight of our lives that should have ended sooner, but there was this damn Orisa and Mercy getting us every checkpoint. By round 2, we all agreed to target them as we clearly identified them as the problem. We went through hell and back here with this one, and we'd really appreciate the feedback and advice for us on what we could have done better. All right, early damage, be careful of getting one shot here. Keep in mind, you don't have to go to this spot necessarily. You can kind of like find an angle from further back if you want to, because this is a way to kind of fall over early, but you know, so far so good. Remember, okay, yep, okay, I mean, right away, that's not good positioning. The moment they get to here, you go back here. You're not going to accomplish anything here. Yeah, you maybe hit an extra mine or two. Now, obviously, if you watch really good Junkrat players, you can go for like really cool flank plays and sit back here. But I don't think we're going to be at that point yet with Junkrat. But I think, like, just to start off here, positioning, not good. You're forcing a Mercy res out. You can go, yeah, but I got res. Yeah, but, like, still, like, you don't want to put... You almost made the same mistake. Yeah, at the very worst, be in this room and spam this way while your teammates have that, but like, you can even go back here. Prioritize your positioning. Remember, it's a team game. So when you put yourself out of position, it exerts like the cooldowns of your teammates. So just be careful. All right? No, no, no. Less front line. Oh, okay. This one I can accept because of the room. But don't go on the front line. Don't go right. No, no. You're not Ramatra. You're Junkrat. Okay, yeah, okay. And you're gonna get kills. It's gonna work out because the Orisa is decided that the Junkrat right here it's... Again, this part I don't mind. I want to show again to chat why this part I don't mind in comparison to this part. This part, very easy to kill. This part, I don't want to challenge a Junkrat in a small room with a health pack, with a stairwell out that can escape out this way on high. By the way, chat, if you didn't know, there is a stairwell here. You can go out this way, technically, and be annoying. Like, Junkrat can control this area if you want to. Now, when do you give up this spot? Well before the Orisa gets here, to point that out. This is something that you would do early on in the first 30 seconds. If your teammates lose map control, which you're going to want to pay attention to, you back away at that time, right? You could, in theory, kind of go up here and hide and be a little bit sneaky. Again, we're not going to get too advanced on that right now. Okay, now you're in the middle of the open. Yep. Remember the stairwell I showed you. He's gonna get like 4 kills somehow. I can't wait. Okay, good kill. Up. All right. Yep. Oh boy. So. This is a doozy. I just gotta point out to you. So when a Mercy beam is going here, that is not healing you, which means that there was somebody behind you the whole time, but then you got away with it. Again, this is a crazy play, and you're getting away with it, but do you see the problem? Like, you're putting yourself in these type of plays to have these plays happen. Like, this shouldn't be a play that happens to begin with. So, even though... Oh boy. I don't know what just happened in there. Dude, that Xion went in there and just started... started the movie Bird Box right there or something with like... Okay. Anyway, I don't know what just happened. All right. Oh boy, that was something. All right, and now you're back to safety here. No, you're not. All right, we're back. Okay, your team's there. Technically, you can get away with this. It's still working until okay. Remember the stairs. You know what? What is it even? Listen. I'm again going to point out to you, I think that you have the ability to get kills, which is nice to see, but I really want to just remind you that these are plays that are not going to work all the time, which is going to add the inconsistency in climate. I want to get you more consistent, but I mean, you're getting kills, like, you know, I can't... I mean, your team did play aggressive, so I don't mind you going to the high ground. All right, tire time. Right in the middle of the Juno. Let's go. Okay, it's going to get a kill on. Of course, it's going to get a kill on the... All right. Cool, cool. I mean, hey, you're getting kills. What can I say? You know, okay. All right, now it's okay to spam. So right now, spam the like this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, one singular spam. You only get one singular spam, chat, not multiple. They're in front of you. Put early pressure on right now. Make them. Yep. Nope. Nope. They're in front of you because that's where the team is in. They can't come behind you right now because you team wipe them. So they're going to be in front of you where you would spam. Now, just to pause very quickly here. You want to spam because you're going to pressure them on the rotation. How many times, Chad, have you been turning a corner here with a Junkrat spam, not thinking you're going to get one shot, and you immediately fall over in one shot? It happens, right? We've all been there. Why give them a free entry when you could literally spam them and then maybe, maybe you get 30% ult charge. Maybe you get a free kill, right? I'm just saying, like, you could do that, and that could be more helpful. What rank is this? Silver on console. Remember, you're not a tank, so you don't want to... I'm sorry, you said the Orisa brought the battle to your team? Someone like fish? No, I don't know. Cool. Understand the angle to your left there, but you're okay. Remember, you don't have to push up. Spam. Oh, boy. Okay. Yep. Target focus is good. Yep. No, I can accept this play. All right, listen, this is fine. I think this is, you utilized it correctly. They can't go up your stairwell. It's going to be tough for them to get you. Have an escape out this way if you need it, and you can also mine out of here. But don't drop down there. And you said passive value? I mean, you are right. There is certainly passive value, but not the way that you want it. When I play against good Junkrats, what makes it annoying to play against them sometimes is their ability to one-shot combo me, right? But they're not doing that by just running down into my team and standing and looking at me. Like, it's a surprise. So go up there, establish positioning, go for some damage down below, and make them earn that kill on you. Like, make them earn the Olymp. So, yep. Yep, remember to start spamming. Remember, you're not the tank, so you don't want to go out first. Spam. Just spam up the wall. Just launch some shots. Just launch some shots. Okay. I don't mind this ult. Man, I love when people don't shoot at my tire. Okay, perfect. Good ultimate there. Be careful. Yep, keep the spam going. Keep spamming. Okay, back it up. Yep. Again, you're not a tank. It's okay to settle for a second. Something I have to remind myself sometimes. It's okay to settle. It's like, it's fine just to sit here. I don't need to go and be aggressive. I don't need to run at them in a straight line. It's okay just to relax for a second. Imagine if Junkrat was a tank, though. I mean, when we had the randomizer series, we were able to do that, but unfortunately, the workshop is so broken nowadays. It's so tough to do that stuff. All right. Remember, spam. Yeah, there you go. Yes. See, that chip damage to Bastion gets you a kill there. You see what I'm saying? Do more of this. This is perfect. Okay, now you see them that way. Start spamming that way. Right? What's happening? That laugh could have been more perfect. So let me point out to you, you helped the Orisa there by launching him into the air. Little bit of a note here for people. If an Orisa is running at you in a straight line and you haven't seen the Orisa ultimate for a while, they have an Orisa ultimate. So what I would do in that situation, lift up a Cassidy with a high noon and then get my whole team killed. Try to recognize the situation. The Orisa probably has ultimate. If you launch the Orisa into your team, the Orisa gets more value. Yes, the ultimate is good and will probably pull your teammates anyway, but you didn't even give your teammates a chance to be able to escape out the other angle. This is why it's important for you to establish your positioning further back and or like do surprise flank plays, not just sit in the middle like you're playing Cassidy. So. This is Silver Junkrat. I think there's going to be some Bastion gameplay too. It's going to be treated as some Bastion. All right, okay, a small hallway. I can accept this. Spam A now. Well, yeah, a lot of time it's using the mind to just basically do the damage. Exactly. And like obviously as you get better at Junkrat, you'll juggle them in the air with the mine, and then you like two-shot them in the air. But like, I don't think we need to get that advantage yet with Junkrat. I think we need to establish good positioning first and understanding of where to go, more so than like getting double, you know, shot combos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Okay, yep, Tire could have been, obviously, Tire's Tire, like, you were looking for kills, they did a good job stopping it. Obviously, there was a couple of targets you could have went for, but that's fine. Too aggressive, right? That was a nice shot by Juno, but that was too aggressive. Now you forced out a res, so, like, think about this. Rather than being able to res your Ramatra here to give your teammates a even 5v5, because you go aggressively into their team, now your Mercy has to make a decision, reses you, now you don't have a tank. Notice how a lot of these, like, last-second team fights have been the mistake that's being made by the team? Right? Obviously, your team gets the kill here, but like, you're putting pressure on your team by playing that way. You're not a tank, so don't run at them in a straight line like that. Okay? So basically, okay. This is just a playstyle adjustment, obviously. If you adjust your playstyle, I think you're gonna be fine. I gotta say, playing a pretty good tank. I gotta say, you are utilizing tank. That is for sure. All right, let's talk about this very quickly. What would be better, running up to the Orisa, or just being right here? I'm not even joking, and just spam this right here, and then do a bunch of damage if you really wanted to in this situation. And even if like if the problem is like they don't feel like they can hit the accurate shot stack, which I understand that. Like that's kind of where I was assuming what was happening. That just takes practice. It means you just got to learn to lift your crosshair up a little bit more to lead the kind of like the projectile in, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the best Junkrat spammer in the world. Y'all have seen my Mystery Heroes Tuesday videos, okay? Junkrat is very good at spamming out angles. And in a situation here, this is a good spot to be able to spam out, right? So there's no reason to go up here and give up a free kill to this Orisa. Right? This Orisa would just fall over, and the pressure here would be good. Worst case scenario, you're in a good spot to finish the kills from the damage your teammates have done. Instead, you've gone up there and got yourself killed, and again, the Orisa survives. Mercy reses you again, and everything kind of works out for your team, right? But you're putting a lot of pressure on your supports when you do this, so easing that pressure on your supports will go a long way to, like, winning a game. Oh, I understand, just so you know, like, I understand, like, that like there could be a problem where they don't feel as comfortable with their aim at long range, but I think as Junkrat, unless you're going for like the one-shot combos close range all the time, I think it's a good practice for this player to learn that mid-range spam on Junkrat, even long-range spam, because it will go a long way, specifically in neutrals, right? Well, what happens on team fights when you don't have map control, right? If your whole play style is you have to be right next to them, like you're playing Reaper, that's the problem, right? Like you need to find that middle ground on Junkrat to where like if you don't have an advantageous situation with your team, that you can still bring value with your spam at range. Takes practice, might have a couple of games where you're losing a little bit of value, but I think that will go really well for you. Either way, on to Bastion now, so but hopefully the Junkrat stuff you kind of learn from that one. Derivative, thanks for the 3 months of the tier 1, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Just angle away. Just angle away. You're fine. Yep. Positioning's key. There is a high ground top left you can take that. It's actually pretty advantageous here. Top left. Stairwell. I actually would have recommended that. I think it's a good spot to go to. Because you get a high ground angle on them and you can hide too. Good job on the Orisa. You're in the middle of the open again. Remember. Cover. Cover. Cover's here. You can kill the Orisa the exact same way here and you can play the cover. I'm going to keep showing you that you keep going in the middle of the open like you're a tank. That's going to be a problem that you're going to run into. Okay, yep, all right. All right, Danny DeVito over here started blasting, but you're not... Okay. So this part of the map exists. So, again, like, let me show you something. I'm the enemy team, okay? I'm the enemy team. Oh, they have a Bastion. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this Bastion doesn't turn the corner and put pressure on us. Don't worry. Bastion will not. This is what they're seeing, by the way. Just so you know, this is what they see. Is that not a free kill for the enemy team? So you're so tunnel vision on the Orisa that they're just looking at you like, Bastion? Is everything... What's going on over here? Like, you're so tunnel vision. Use cover. I'm telling you, it will go a long way. I promise you, good positioning will lead to good results. The reason why these reviews are good is because this is something that's really easily fixable. Think about it, chat. There's been some great shots by this player. There's been some good plays, right? You get some solid positioning now and an understanding of that, you're already going to level up a rank. Straight up.
1 whole year already, wow.
Because it's such an easy fix. This is why I'm so adamant about positioning a lot of the time, because like it can be so good. Good job there on the off-angle flank, by the way. I did like that approach. Good job. That was a good play. Hawk, thanks for the 17 months of the tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. 1 year. I know. That is 1 year. Good kill? I can... You know what? I'll give that one to you. That one was fine. You had cover from the cart. Good play by them. Your support's in the city at the time. I'm okay with that. You know, it's not my favorite, but like I'm not gonna overjudge that one. That was fine. Good pressure. Nice. Good job. Look for the Juno. Switch targets. Okay, now wait. Yeah, Good job. Yep. Remember, positioning's going to be key here. So you want to utilize cover while also going in aggressively. Utilize your cover. That's a Juno ultimate. A lot of damage. Do not. Nope. You got away with that, but you got to... Okay, so let's talk about this. This is what I mean about putting, like, kind of the stress on your supports. You have everything you can do here is just backing up a little bit. So I need to get you out of the habit of, like, when you start seeing somebody in front of you, you just start moving forward like this. It is a habit that you want to get out of. You don't have a cooldown? Back away. They have a lot of ults coming up. You know, play safe here. They're making the mistakes right now. They're having bad positioning. Don't feed into them. Utilize that corner. Utilize this kind of push and pull gameplay that you have here. You know, Mercy goes for a res. Wasted res now, right? Just a good job by the other team stopping the res. Now you don't have res. Obviously, I think your teammates might still be able to win this. But you see how you keep putting that pressure on your team? So stop running at them in a straight line, basically. I think that what happens is once a play starts, it just doesn't stop. And in Overwatch, as you improve, things process better, and things start to slow down more, even though it plays faster. Does that make sense? See how you're kind of all over the place? It just starts with the beginning positioning. You're just going up there, you start blasting, you're not thinking about the angles and waiting on your team to get to the established spots. You get up there, you're just gone. You fall over, right? Yeah, Bastion ultimate is an ultimate. I'm like, you know what? Great, good job. Perfect, good kill. Yeah, okay, so here's your problem. You need to settle on team fights. What I mean by that is you don't need to go like 100 the whole time, and that's what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, right now, you're so adamant about like, okay, I got a kill, I'm gonna go into Bastion form and get the next kill. 1 a limb is enough. You get 1 a limb, now you just grind it down. That's it. You got a Juno, they can't res the Juno, you have a 4v5, you're good to go. You would have had turret form prior to that, so you would have been able to get more. No. There's a Bastion. Oh, your supports, tunnel vision. I think tunnel vision might be one of your #1 issues. The Bastion was just blasting on you up here. Yeah, so like what you would do here now when you res is start to slightly... You know what? I'm gonna let you. Good job. You got the Orisa. I feel like whenever like you have a main ability on the Bastion, you just feel like you're unkillable. So like if you have your Junkrat mines up, you're like, oh, I'm unkillable. I'm gonna go in and just, you know, two-shot people. Okay. You know what? I'm on Bastion. You know what? I'm gonna go in turret form. I'm gonna go two-shot people. And like you have that mindset, and then you tunnel vision. So like right now, you're gonna keep going forward. Yep. I kind of like that you stopped a little bit here. This is good. Res. So in that situation, you knew the Mercy was going to go for the res because the Mercy was right there. Definitely going to pick up that kill. Positioning again, you're kind of just all over the place. You're not thinking about where to go. Cover will be your best friend. I'm telling you, if you utilize cover, you're going to already start popping off more. Oh yeah, it's been resurrected a lot. I mean, 16 deaths right now. I mean, like just to kind of show you your death count, that's 16 deaths. And usually when you have that many deaths, it's not because you're like running at them out of spawn. It's because you're getting rezzed a lot and then dying again after your res. That's how you get high death counts. Like that. Yep. Let me guess. We're going to go up here and turn the corner with a... Ooh, wait a second. A little bit more sneaky play here. Wait a minute. Okay, what's your decision? Indecisiveness. Okay, you're going to... I can accept this. Doesn't get anybody, but I like the effort. All right, let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, what did we learn? Again, same concept. Good job getting out of the bash, though. I agree. But take time to settle. It's a push and pull game. All right?
My duty is being
hot take, you don't need a turret form if there's somebody in front of you like that. Like, you can just get the kill without the turret form. The left click is, I don't know what people think, but I think the left click is still pretty solid when you're in a neutral before your turret form. Maybe that's just me and it just kind of fits the playstyle for me. But I feel like you don't have to go turret form the moment you see someone directly in front of you if they're like out of position like that with a shield. Like, you can just left click. You don't need to do that. I think it still is efficient enough, and you're getting damage boosted a lot. Like, look at that. Like, look at the Bastion, right? So we'll see. Use your heal sooner, by the way. I know you wanted to kill the Bastion, but you have a heal there. Your Mercy had to use res. So, thankfully, you get the point, because, you know, they didn't have enough people there to help you with the point, which is good. I would say that is a good thing. Okay, let's see how your third point goes here. Let's find out. Okay, remember, utilize cover. Great news for this player, chat. There's still a lot of good mechanic stuff we've seen at times, right? There's been some good aim. Obviously, there's been some misses that happens. Like, I mean, you know, I get it. But, like, this is so fixable. So, Gee, the Danny DeVito started blasting moments you have. You're hearing things, so you just go around the corner as Bastion. You're not seeing what's there. You just assume there's a bunch of people here. Great. Well, you know what? Now there's going to be some repairs on the Circuit Royale wall. Wonderful. You know? Like so. As of right now, they are, yes. Heal yourself a little bit if you need to on the way out, okay? You're a turret form. Remember, they could be behind you. I know you have a Juno ultimate, so I'm gonna let this one go away. Or let you get away with this. Good kill, and that should be the victory here. I am going to pause for a second just to show you. 18 deaths this game, okay? Your Xion, who would definitely can feed a little bit more, has 17 deaths. You were on Junkrat and Bastion. Two heroes that technically you can have a lower death count. I'm not saying to stat watch your deaths all the time. Sometimes you're going to have unlucky games, but a lot of these were like preventable, right? A lot of these were preventable. So, couple of things to work on. We're not going to overcomplicate this. Start playing corners more. Enough of being in the middle of the open, and you're not a tank. Do not run at them like you're a tank. Okay? I know you're Bastion. I know you have more HP, but you are not a tank. You will fall over, and in ranks where like it's a lot of like everybody's kind of pressuring one singular target, an out of position Bastion is an easy kill. You're putting up stress on your supports because of that, which means that they're using cooldowns for you and not the rest of your team. It's preventable damage. Let's work on that, okay? Same with Junkrat and Bastion. Same concept. You're doing the same thing. It's okay to control the room, but don't like run at them and give them free kills. Utilize your map control. Turret form, stop using it too early. Mines, you know, use it to juggle them in the air for that kill. Like, you know, get a little bit more, you know, mid-range with your Junkrat. Learn to play that distance. I think that you'll benefit from that. Last but not least, tunnel vision. Stop tunnel vision on one character. You said, oh, the Orisa's the problem. You tunnel vision. So many times you can get killed from your flank, right in front of you. Target focus. There was many times I saw their Mercy stand in the middle of the open. Never went for the kill because you were so tunneled on the Orisa. Squishies are so easy to shred as a Bastion. If Orisa uses Javelin Spin, now you can unleash more damage onto the Orisa. But don't just like see an Orisa and start blasting because they have Javelin Spin. You have gold, you survive out. You have opportunities to get kills, but you got to start that way. I'm telling you. Fix those three things I talked about, you're already going to climb. You will definitely climb if you do that. Well, I can't say definitely, but you have a good chance to climb if you utilize and fix those things. Hopefully this VOD shows you that, because I think if you do improve, you'll be in a good spot, all right? So you got this. You absolutely got it. If you like the video, make sure to like button, subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't. Leave a comment. All that helps. You want to watch more Spectators to learn things about the game? Click it right here. It'll be a good one. And with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.